This whole section is about making sure your investments are aligned to your goals and values in life. Now, your investments can affect the wider world for greater good, but they can also affect the people that are closest to you. This isn't sexy, but it's important to really remember that you put the fundamentals in place, essentially preparing for the what-ifs in life. Often things can maybe happen, and then it's only once things have happened that we think, oh no, what do we need to do? What should we have done? So preparing for these before they happen is fundamental to any good planning. When we often think about helping others, we think about the wider world and everyone else. And actually it's really important to think about those who are closest to you and how we need to help them and prepare for those what-ifs that might happen in life. In this video, we are going to be talking about the different actions that you can take to put steps in place to protect your loved ones should anything happen. The goal in this section is to make sure that you and your loved ones are going to be okay no matter what happens. So the things that we can do to protect ourselves and our family are things like wills. The next thing you need to do is when it comes to your pensions, it's really important to add what's called an expression of wish. To let the pension provider know that if something unexpected were to happen to you, they know who you would like those funds to be paid out to. And the same goes for life insurance. So when it comes to life insurance, it's important to make sure that the policy is placed into something called a trust. Essentially, that's just a document that you fill out to say you would like your money to go to this person. The next thing to do after that is when it comes to gifting. If you are considering lending money to a friend or a family member, it's really important at the start to understand whether this money is a gift or whether it's a loan. If, for example, if it were a loan, it's really important to understand the terms of the loan and speak to your friend or family member so you both understand that and document it. So you understand your financial commitments from both sides. And this just protects you just in case something goes wrong. If this is a gift, then it's really important before gifting money away to make sure that this doesn't have an impact on you, your goals and your lifestyle costs. And finally, if you are living together and you're not married, a good idea can be to put what's called a cohabitation agreement in place. Essentially, this is a document that you will both sign and you'll draw it together. And all it does is explains the different financial commitments that each of you have. So if, for example, you are no longer together, you both understand what those would be at the start. If that, for example, did happen, you're both prepared for it and you don't need to stress about these things. Overall, the main point of this section is to make sure that we've got everything documented so we know where we are and we understand our financial commitments. Please take a look at the document we've put together which talks about each of these different arrangements and things that you need to be considering if you're thinking about doing them.